Following and counting of votes is underway for Bhabanipur by-polls that Mamata Banerjee has to win to remain the Chief Minister of the state. Initial trends show that Trinamul is leading in not just Bhabanipur but also the other two constituencies in Murshidabad, which had also gone for by-polls. Now, the Trinamul Congress supremo, who earlier lost to BJP's Shubhendu Adhikari by a narrow margin in Nandigram in May, needs to win the MLA seat within 6 months to retain her post as the chief minister, which is why the by-polls are crucial and TMC has the highest stakes there. However, BJP, which fielded lawyer Priyanka tibrewal from the seat, claims they have given a good fight in Bhabanipur and are hopeful. Now, the significance, of course, of Bhabanipur being the fact that Mamata Banerjee has contested here. It's her home turf. She's been contesting here since 2011, won the seat each time. Only this time around in the assembly polls, she had contested from Nandigram, which, as we said, she narrowly lost out to Shubhendu Adhikari. In fact, Mamata had won the seat, as we said, from 2011 onwards. But this also, the constituency has a substantial non-Bengali population, and it's these non-Bengali voters on which BJP is saying that they are hopeful. Let me go across to my colleague Tamal for more. Tamal, at the moment, what we do know is that TMC is leading, but this is a high-stakes battle for Trinamul. They have already said that they're confident that it's in the bag, but BJP is saying that they've given a tough fight.
Well, that's right. It has been more or less a prestige battle. And Tanima, we have to understand this election is crucial for both Trinamul Congress and BJP. For Trinamul Congress, it's crucial on two counts. Number one, Mamata Banerjee, the incumbent chief minister, has to go back to the chief minister's office after winning a seat after becoming an MLA in the Legislative Assembly. That's one. Second of all, for Trinamul Congress, this is also positioning itself when it comes to national election 2024 as a crucial player. Trinamul Congress has already started the groundwork. Mamata Banerjee went and met national leaders like Arvind Kejriwal, Sonia Gandhi. And we also have seen how Trinamul Congress, during the course of this by-poll election, at least in Bhabanipur, had time and again suggested that they are the only one who can take on BJP, who can take on the might of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, not Congress anymore. So overall, this result would actually help Trinamul Congress, if they win, to position themselves in the national political landscape. Also, not to discount the fact, Tanima, Mamata Banerjee as a politician, as a leader, ever since she formed Trinamul Congress in 1998, has never lost any election, be it the Member of Parliament election, be it Assembly election. This was the first time she had to face defeat, and that too at the hands of a better-known Shubhendu Adhikari in Nandigram. So this election results in, if the margin is better for Trinamul Congress, or more the margin, it's better for Trinamul Congress if they win, because they would want to wipe out the defeat of Mamata Banerjee from public memory, and they would have a better margin to offer as as something to console with. On the other hand, to talk about BJP, BJP had seen a poll debacle. BJP was hoping for 200 plus. BJP was hoping they would be forming the government. They got restricted to 77. The number now stands at 70. And BJP wanted to give out a strong message to its cadres organization that they are together. The strength has not really lost its force, and that BJP continues to be the opposition in the state, and BJP will continue. Mind it, after election there had been defections. After election, there had been factional fight. So for BJP, it is more like sending out a very strong message, to its cadres that the house has to be kept in order, and that BJP is not leaving the ground at all. As we speak, Tanima, the celebrations have begun out here. We are outside Mamata Banerjee's residence, at least on Harish Chatterjee Street. And on Harish Chatterjee Street, the road which leads to Mamata Banerjee's residence, right at the mouth, if you can hear the sound, the music has started blaring out from the speakers, and Trinamul Congress celebrations have begun. So yes, overall the mood is now picking up. Trinamul Congress wants to keep it absolutely low-key. Mamata Banerjee has given out a clear message that there should not be much celebration. there should not be any incident of aggression from the side of Trinamool Congress. We have seen what happened after results came out on May 2nd, and there had been incidents of alleged post-poll violence, and the matter went to court. It was a bit of face-off between Trinamool Congress, the state government, and also the NHRC. So overall, Trinamool Congress doesn't really want to take any chance. If the victory happens, they want to keep a low key. Trinamool Congress is confident of a victory. BJP is not losing out its hopes this early. The counting has started. 21 rounds have to be counted. Mamata Banerjee is leading by 2,799 votes at this point in time, close to 2,800 votes after the first round of counting. And Samsherganj and Jangipur, two other seats where polling happened. In those two seats, Trinamool Congress candidates are leading. So overall, that's the status and the mood as of now. We have to now wait and see how the day unfolds, what really happens, what's the final figure like, who wins, who loses, and what's the margin, most important.
Right, and Tamal, will keep coming back to you for more on this, tracking this big political story which is unfolding there in Bengal. Thank you so much for joining us with that.